we're going to talk about is just our turn zone, the technique that we use when we're dropping into a curl flat or a quarter flat zone drop. So here, right here, as we start off the drill, okay, our guys are in a good football position, and what they're going to do is I'm just going to have them drop at a 45. I'm right here. I'm going to simulate the ball. When we're in our vision coverage, so any type of cover 3 for us, okay, we're landmark dropping. We want to drop. We want to see the ball thrown. That's hence the word vision coverage. We tell our guys that when the quarterback stops, we stop. Okay, why is that? Because when the quarterback stops getting depth, he's getting ready to transition and throw the ball forward. We don't want to be moving backwards. We want to be able to break from a stationary position. Now, that doesn't always work, and as we go through this in the next session, we'll talk about as we're moving backwards, having to break back forward, okay? But on this drill right here, all you're going to do is I'm going to clap my hands, the guys are going to drop out, and when I put my hands up, it simulates the quarterback has stopped getting depth so that the outside linebackers should stop getting depth. So again, as they open up, okay, they want to plant. They want to plant off this near foot, and you want to step at a 45 with the outside foot. The outside foot, you want to open with the 45. What I tell them is on their second step, as they open, they want to flash their eyes out to the receiver to see where they're dropping to. Get a vision of what's going on. As they cross over, that third step, when they're crossing over and running, they want to get their eyes back to the quarterback. Now, if it's some type of cover 4, we're matching a route. We still want to use our peripheral vision and see the quarterback, and out of our peripheral vision, still be able to priff the wide receiver. So you see it right here, ball goes up, and you just want to stay there, and you just want to settle. That's all we do to begin with, just nice and easy. So on this one, you're going to see number 15, okay, he's going to drift. This is a natural occurrence that happens, and this is what we don't want to happen. As he goes and drops out, ball goes up right there, and you see 15 keep drifting. 25 is stationary right there, he stops, 15 keep drifting, okay? So you got to fight that urge, fight that temptation. When the quarterback stops, you got to sink your weight, plant out that outside foot, and get yourself ready to break. So again, see it again. Drop it out, ball goes up, and I'll just switch it up. Sometimes I'll give them a quick game drop, sometimes I'll give them a deeper drop, so they can't guess and know what's going on. Yeah, there's a deeper drop right there. The one thing I don't like, you see how 15 kind of raises up? I like him to be able to run with a little bit better knee bend, okay? Because when you go to break, you're going to have to sink your hips back down. And the lower you can stay and still run, the more efficient you will be when it comes time to break. Okay, so again, just a couple clips of it now being used in a game situation, okay? So again, when we always talk to our guys about understanding what routes you're going to get. So right here, okay, the nickel, he does a great job of baiting the quarterback. He understands that in the zone read RPO game with the back to him, he is the key, that the quarterback is going to read him, okay? So again, he takes one step forward to get that quarterback thinking, okay, oh, that slant's going to be open, he drops out, or that quick out's going to be open, he drops out, quarterback makes a poor throw, leaves it inside, and he does what he should do. Okay, again, we talk all the time, we talk turnover, score. Anytime we get a turnover, we want to score. So here it is again. This is obviously something that we work on, especially with that apex defender, okay? He knows because the back's away and our cover 4 look, he's in the run fit. So again, as he goes, his first step's going to be to the line of scrimmage, just so that quarterback sees him playing run. And again, he thinks right now he's got that easy glance or hitch throw. Okay, again, it should have been another pick 6. Okay, but again, that's something that we work on. And again, it's called just baiting the quarterback, but you kind of see, he near foots forward. We talked about it in the last session of our footwork drill. Then he's crossing over and running. So here's a better example of it and a much deeper deal. So again, looking at the apex defender right here, okay? Now he's going to get a deeper drop. He's going to work in curl flat. So you see him get out, you see him crossing over, crossing over and run. Okay, crosses over, runs. Okay, ball's thrown. Now we want to break and make a play on it. Again, he gets a gift basket by the quarterback, throws it right at him. What did we say earlier? Hey, when we get a takeaway, we also want to score with it. But again, one more time on the drop. We'll see it a couple times. He goes, sets his angle, third step, his eyes go back, crossing over, running when the quarterback settles, he settles, breaks on the throw. Get another look at it again. It's the middle linebacker right here. Again, taking his drop, just working out to the hash. That is his landmark. So he drops out, runs, quarterback settles, he settles. Breaks down, right there, reacts on the throw, same deal. Okay, ball's thrown to him. Okay, got to make your plays when that ball's thrown to you. Again, take another look at it from the end zone copy. Showing a little mug look, 17 drops out, quarterback settles, right there, breaks on the ball. Again, when you're stationary, it's much easier to break, okay, than it is when you're drifting and you're moving back. Sees where the ball's going, breaks on it, does a great job making a play on the ball. Here we go again. Watching number 32. Again, just being a hash dropper, basically dropping out to the hash. Again, so again, sees high hat, reads pass, drops out of the 45, sees it, gets his hands on the football. Okay, but again, crosses over, you see him sneak a peek right before. Again, I like him to look earlier, then cross over and run, but right before he went, right there, he sneaks that peek to see what's going on. Who's his biggest threat? Once he sees that guy come, again, he breaks off the quarterback, PBU. End zone copy of it. Again, same thing, does a great job. Okay, sees it, drops it at 45, Once he sees the quarterback looking that way, he adjusts his drop. See how he flattens out his drop. Okay, once he sees him looking that way, he knows, okay, I'm going to break flat to the ball, something's coming in there. Be an athlete, make your plays. Again, I don't want to get into how we want to play sprint out per se, but what I do want to look at is just the drop itself. Again, does a nice job of just crossing over, running. The only thing is I like to vision back to the quarterback. Right now, he doesn't know what the quarterback's doing. Understand that we're in more of a match coverage, but still, I'd like him to use his peripheral vision to be able to see the receiver out of the corner of his eyes and still look at that quarterback and not let this receiver just consume his eyes. But in terms of the drop, we want to cross over, run, get as much depth as we can. Now he settles, gets back and settles. Okay, he sees it. Kind of just doesn't, even though the quarterback's scrambling, he knows that I don't want to come forward till the quarterback crosses the line of scrimmage, sinks underneath it, it's got to make your plays. Again, let you see it one more time. Again, this is a great job by him in terms of crossover running, just needs to be better with his vision, getting his eyes back earlier. Again, get a look at it from the end zone. You'll kind of see just the tail end of it. At this point right there, okay, it would be real easy for him to come out of his zone. But he's patient, stays in his zone, and understands once the quarterback crosses the line of scrimmage, then I'm going to go get it. Not until. Okay, so again, he stays in his coverage, reads the quarterback's eyes, and again, that's got to be a pick. Got to make our plays.